Hello, bowling fans. A warm welcome to you to the Bowling Pedralbes in the beautiful city of Barcelona. You join us for the step ladder final of the 9th Catalonia Open Championships. A fantastic tournament with 111 of the top talented bowlers in Europe started out on the tournament trail, and now we're down to just 3. This is a one-game match between Thomas Larsen, the defending champion from last year, and he's playing fellow countryman Jesper Agerbo. Both come from Denmark, of course. Sitting alongside me, I have a beautiful lady, a co-commentator, champion from the Brunswick Euro Challenge, Clara Guaro. Jesper Agerbo is going to open the proceedings, bowling a 9 count in the first frame. He'll bowl just one frame on this lane, and then Thomas Larsen will go on lane 6 and lane 5, and that's the way it'll proceed till the end of the game. Just a one-game match, and the winner will face the number 1 seed, who is Brian Voss. Clara, welcome to Barcelona, and it's nice to have you sitting alongside me once again. How did you fare in the tournament?
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. This week wasn't the greatest for me, but I'm happy to be watching these two excellent bowlers bowl this final match. Jesper just threw an excellent shot and he left the 9 pin. We'll see how Thomas Larsen starts here.
Oh, Thomas Larsen, both bowlers are right-handers, of course, and the number 1 top seed, which is Brian Voss, he's right-handed too. So we got all 3 bowlers are right-handed bowlers this time, and a nice ball from Thomas Larsen, but he leaves a horrible 2-4-10.
Actually, this part is quite interesting because lane 6 is a lot tighter down the lane, so they will have to make some adjustments. As we see, Thomas just left a split because the ball went a little bit too long, so hopefully he can pick this up and get into the match.
Well, all 111 players went into the qualifying round playing 6 games, and then the top 48 progressed to the second round, the final rounds today. Thomas takes 2 pins, leaves just the 10 pin in the corner. He'll go across to lane 5 and try and sort out the problems. The top 48 played 4 more games today, and then the field was cut to 24. Those 24 played 4 more games, and the top 3 qualified for the semi-final, for the step-ladder final. Of course, which you're watching now with Brian Voss, the number 1 seed, over on lanes 11 and 12, having some practice balls. And he will face the winner of this confrontation between the 2 Danish bowlers. No, he's still a little bit tight for Thomas. He had some bad rounds in the qualifying rounds and then suddenly came to fruition last night. Bowled a really superb set that brought him into the finals, and he's bowled tremendously well all day today.
That is correct. Thomas gave himself a lot of tries to be able to qualify to top 48, while Jesper had actually only bowled 2 rounds, and in the first one he bowled excellent. He leaded that round, and he actually started pretty high in the tournament.
A nice pair for Thomas Larsen. Just 21 years of age, so he's got plenty of years ahead of him. Comes from Larsen, which is very close to Odense on the island of Fyn, which is halfway between Jutland and where Copenhagen lies.
This is a pretty interesting match because both of them represent their country, Denmark. They have won a bronze medal together in a European championships in the trios event. So they are pretty good friends and they know each other pretty well, and their physical games too.
More solid shots on lane 6 for Jesper. And nice solid strike, all 10 pins in the pit, as we say. One thing about Jesper Agerbo was in the Men's World Championships 3 years ago in Bangkok, Thailand. He won silver medal in the Masters. He came up against one of the most famous bowlers in the world, Walter Ray Williams from the United States, in the final of the Masters. And unfortunately for Jesper, Walter Ray got the advantage and took the gold medal. And he makes it a double. The two, as Clara Guerrero just said, the two lanes are slightly different. Lane 6 is a little bit tighter than lane 5. Jesper Agerbo has noticed it, and whether Thomas Larsen has yet to find the little line on that lane.
Jesper is definitely approaching the lanes a little bit straighter with more speed, a little bit shining his ball. So he really doesn't get to see the difference as much as Thomas because his speed is a little bit softer, but we'll see how he adjusts in this shot.
What's he going to do? Give it a couple of boards more? Yes. No,
it's really, really, really tight down the lane. He really cannot give it away, or he will have to change some angles or maybe move to a stronger ball. Right now he's throwing the vibe from hammer. So it's a little bit, it's his weakest ball, or the weakest that he used during the week. So it's definitely not working as he wants right now, but we'll see. Hopefully he picks this up and gets into the match, so this can get interesting.
A little bit depressing for him too to stand there up on the lane with Jesper already on a couple of strikes. Washout is not easy, takes 2. Call it a washout when the head pin is standing, even though it's a split. Right, come along, Mr. Larsen. It's your defending champion. He always bowls well, and even in the Barcelona Open, which is held here on these beautiful lanes in July. He succeeded to make the finals there.
He bowled last year against Dominic Barra. It was a really, really good match. Dominic beat my Colombian friend, Luz Adriana Leal. We made the final, which was really nice to see. But Thomas was definitely the one that won, and it was really nice to see. It was his first title.
He's moved deep inside on this one, and that's worked for him on lane 5. Now, what's he going to do on lane 6 when he stands up the next time? He moved way left on that one, Clara, did you?
He definitely did, and he took a stronger ball, one of the balls that he really used during qualifying, so he was able to move left and do something more like he likes to do.